Capricorn. Man, these flies, man, so annoying sometimes. These flies are flying around me, and then it's making the homegirl, Miss Cat, Miss Kitty, Miss Raven over here, jump around all over the place, and it's just, ugh. It was so funny because as I was um getting this like spread ready, somebody walked by and was like, she asked me, she's like, "You doing readings?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Sending good energy," and I'm like, "Oh, I love that." So Capricorns, like you have through like me support from somebody else, and I really like this spread for you. It's something that I'm really vibing with, and I feel like it's something. I don't know. I'm excited to get into it. But before we get into it, hello, I'm Mojo, and I'm here to do your reading. I don't know, maybe you saw my face, the title maybe resonated or something. Maybe you were just feeling the vibes and you're like, let's check this out. And I'm really happy that you did because I'm really excited to just be doing your reading. I feel like this is like off center, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy that you decided to choose, click on this video. Um, because again, like I'm really excited to do your reading. I'm excited about this reading, and there was just already so many good vibes before even starting. This is definitely a all I can say is I can like or I like this reading. It's really hard for me to kind of explain the nature of it. Before we get into all that, if this reading ends up resonating with you and you want to know more, you can check out my channel description. All of the info you see her jumping, all the channel. You're throwing me off, homegirl. All the info regarding like booking a personal reading is in the channel description. So if that sounds interesting to you, then check that out. Only if you feel called to. Also, you can like, subscribe, and comment if you're like feeling my vibe. If it's something again, if this reading ends up like resonating with you, you like it, you like my reading style, just whatever, right? No pressure. Only if you feel called to. And with all that all said and done, let's hop into this reading. So I immediately want to focus in on your energy. You want to go inside or you're either in or out? What like what? Um but yeah, so focusing on you probably for the majority of this reading. What do I want to talk about? So first of all, we have the devil card here, which is your energy, Capricorn. And this is you coming out in a really she, sorry, I get distracted sometimes, but you're coming out in a very like this is like a position of power, okay? A position of power. We also have the knight. Oh yeah, well let me show you, okay? So here's the devil. It's also accompanied by the emperor, which I know that this card is like Aries card, but I think of Capricorn when I see the Emperor, to be honest. Like, yeah, it just gives me heavy Capricorn vibes. I cannot lie. And so that with the devil is just like the ultimate Cap energy. And then we also have the King of Swords here, which I also feel like can like it just resonates with Capricorn energy, especially in the sense of this reading. And I know again the King of Swords is something different. It's a air sign energy, but when you think of the King of Swords, it's pretty much like a no bullshit energy. And that's very much you, Capricorn, especially again for this like the way that this reading is looking. So primarily your energy is coming out as the 10 of Cups. And then we also have the Knight of Swords here, and we have the Page of Swords here. And I'm getting two channels from this. One being that you are being so clear with your words, with your behaviors. This is like you have your head on straight, like the vision is locked in, okay? And it's like the things that you are consuming, the things that you are, it's like anything that you engage in is matching the energy of this 10 of Cups energy. You're not playing. You had enough, you know, you just had enough. You're changing your life around. And I mean, shoot, we have the freaking King of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. I didn't even like clock that before starting. And then, like I said, we have the Devil here and the Emperor. So this is like you are getting your material life together. You have your mind right. It's aligned with the actions that you are taking. Um, and I really want to make this as simple as possible. So this person that you are connected with, they are coming out as the Five of Pentacles with the Strength and the Six of Cups. So honestly, it could be a fire sign. There's a lot of like indicators that this could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. We have Sagittarius's card here. You know, we have Aries and also Leo. So like literally all the fire signs are out here. It could be significant placements in their chart, or they could just have this really, I want to say, unhealed fire sign energy. And I mean all of them. So like with Sagittarius, it's like just like close-minded. With Leo, it could be like egotistical and kind of mean. And then with Aries, it could be like kind of controlling and just like childish, you know, type vibes, or like themes surrounding just the unhealed characteristics of fire signs, right? And this is somebody, it's giving like you have history, right? It's giving you have history. And while you're with this person, it's like they can present a certain way, right? Like they can just like look like they can make things seem like they are a certain way, but you know deep down it's not, because it's like it's like I'm just feeling tension. Like there's a lot of like tension, just like how do I explain this? So it's like let's say you guys are chilling out, right? I like have a love hate with this reading. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have a love hate with it. Let's say that you guys are like chilling with each other. You're doing like normal couple things, and there's no reason for it to feel wrong, but it just feels wrong. And this is something that you've already clocked since back then. And whether you understand the why or not, you're done with it. But like, I'm just trying to give a little bit more context. It's like things, you know, are presented to be perfect, but really, it's not. It's just like a lot of bullshit, and it's a lot of unnecessary bullshit. Um, the very thing that may have even drawn you to this person or back to this person is the fact that, you know, again, like there's just this energy of like a history. There are soft, tender feelings, and you know, care for this person, but you know, you follow those feelings, and again, like, you know, you chill with this person, you do like normal couple things, and it's just like it's so bad. Or like I'm even getting certain conversations can go so far left for no reason, no matter how docile your approach is, or like the position that you're taking. It's like it can just go so left so fast, and it's like no matter how much is said, they're always it, like it just feels like there's like not enough can be said. But it's like the more you say, and this is things that have already happened, right? And if this is going on right now, you're definitely moving out of that place. And I'm gonna tell you why. Um, but it's like the more you say, the more concise, the more that you try to like mend a situation or make certain things make sense, it just doesn't. It makes things worse, and it's like you feel like there's more to say, and then you say it and it just gets worse, and you see how I'm repeating myself. It's so I'm gonna move on from that, but you get the point. It's just messy, and it's destabilizing, and really just unhealthy for your mental health. There's a big focus on just like holding, like maintaining your center and being balanced, and again, like this energy that you're coming out as, with just like focusing, like you're matching the vibration of your highest timeline, point blank period. And it's like maintaining the mindset and of that will have you behaving as such, and it's leading you to like love. But I feel like this reading is so much bigger than just like, it's definitely bigger than this connection that I barely even, reference because it doesn't fucking matter. Um, it's way bigger than this connection. It's bigger than the connections that you're pulling in because you are. Um, it's like the reason why you're even here in the first place was to get you in a position where it's like you can be very flexible, you can be creative, but also be like concise and have some form to your creativity, right? I'm really hoping that this is making sense because how do I want to say this? There's like so many moving parts. So, like, you being in this connection and experiencing the things that you've experienced, you are seeing a lot of what you don't F with. You've dealt with a lot of annoyances, a lot of things that had you like thinking on your own, reflecting on your own. Um, and you, after reflecting, you came to conclusions, point blank. And because of that, it's like you're literally being positioned slash segued into a love. Want to go inside? Or are you just being chatty? I don't get, cats sometimes. I really don't. I thought my mic wasn't plugged in. Girl, this is messy. If you're still here, like thank you for rocking with me. Um, thank you. Thank you. I thought this was gonna go a lot smoother than what I feel like it's going. But let me get out of my head real quick and lock in for you, Capricorn. Okay, I explained you, I explained your person, some things that could be possibly going on. And what you're being guided to do, first of all, you don't want to get like lost in like, if you're like, if you're like living with this person, or like, just like in really close proximity with this person, you don't want to let what's said, the things that happen, like get in your head, okay? You don't want to get stuck with this Nine of Swords here. Like, you don't want to get stuck in a mindset that doesn't serve you, like stressing out right now, and like just being so like replaying conversations in your head, or like thinking like, why can't this person be like this, or why can't they be like that, or like why this, why that, da, 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 like why did I even, like how did I even end up in this situation, why am I like thinking, like just literally, uh, you know what I mean, like what do questions like that do, like what is like being in that energy do for you, realistically speaking? What does it do? So like you're being, like your spirit team is like, don't do that. Like just don't do that. Focus on what it is that you are bringing in, what you're like manifesting, right? Focus on that. because it's like you've awakened something within you recently. It's like this is giving me like, portal energy, like you did something. Um, I mean, this very relationship is positioning you to be the person that you need to be, even though it's not the prettiest relationship, but it's positioning you to be like it's positioning you to be the person, or has already positioned you to be the person that can handle the blessings that are coming in. So it's like you feel this vitality, you feel this creativity, you've been putting in the work towards whatever it is that is going to bring you abundance, that's going to help change your situation. So focus on that, right? Focus on that. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to read something. I wrote something in my journal yesterday and I'm going to read it to you because it's so relevant for what is happening. It's kind of personal, but like it's so relevant. And yeah, focus on like alchemy, right? So any irritation that comes from this, person that you're dealing with, it's like just alchemy. Okay, like what can you learn from it? What can you create from it? What can you do with it? And if you can't like do anything with it, if you don't know, then like don't even shelf it, just like throw it away, right? Like just be really responsible with how you are expending your energy, and then be really responsible with how you are receiving energy, receiving information from this individual. um I feel okay, this is a really specific reading too, so don't make anything fit that doesn't. You'll know if this is for you, but just know this is very specific. It's not for everybody. But there's just like such a spiritual and energetic nature about this connection, and you're meant to be strategic about it. You're meant to be very much so like not in your in your fifis. Okay, it's not really any time for that. You're meant to be like, again, like strategic. You're meant to be strategic. You're supposed to transmute this energy that's kind of, that you're constantly dealing with, that's constantly in your space. And use that as a segue to bring you into the life that, again, like you're manifesting for yourself. So, what I'm getting here is there's an opportunity. No, no, she's messing with my chapstick. Stop. Stop. She's messing with everything. Um, this very situation that you're in, like, is the bridge. Like, this is like you're in on the conveyor belt. You are in the. I can't even think, girl. You're getting like just too. This guy's doing too much right now. I can't. I can't. She's doing too much. She's doing too much. You're about to make me cry, girl. Like, dang. But yeah, so maybe like, your person has like this person you're connected with has like friends or like people that they're connected with that you also know. And it's like they're gonna have like some kind of like opportunity, or maybe even a new love interest. It might sound a little messy, but hey, I mean, whatever. It's like, I don't know. That's the really the best that I can say. This is something that you have to like live through and like experience yourself. Because I'm not trying to get you in the mindset of like pondering anything outside of your rhythm. I'm not trying to toss up your rhythm, but just know that there's an opportunity coming from this like conveyor belt situation that you are in. This is the medium, this is the segue, this is the transition, this is the vehicle, this is the Uber. Okay, like this connection, this situation, living situation, whatever, is the Uber. And you're like 2 minutes away from your destination. So so yeah, just keep doing that. Occupy yourself for those 2 minutes. Please go inside. Please go inside. Jesus Christ. um So yeah, I hope I didn't lose you. I usually like when things like flow a little bit better. I don't feel like I was as flowy, but I think I really got I think the message got um you know, I think I conveyed the message. You have other people, things, situations that are coming to you that are much better for you, healthier for you, and match the vibration that you are currently emitting. Another thing I want to mention is that this person, they are likely acting very differently around you. Like I feel like I'm getting the vibe that they don't even know what the to do with you. And it's not like this is like an abusive situation or anything like that, but it's just something that's unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like this is like eye roll, like bitch, are you serious type thing, and like a lesson learned. I'm never gonna go down that path again type thing, right? Um, but yeah, I feel like the typical things, like there might be some like annoyances and stuff, but like you've been handling yourself so it's giving demure, like you've just been so demure, like saving my energy for me type thing, self-care, paying attention to yourself, like focusing on yourself, focusing on your thing, so much so that your person does not even have any fuel to add to the fire. You know what I mean? The fire's dying out. There's no more nonsense. And it's by design. Okay. It's not going to just randomly start back up. No, you're not engaging with it. You changed your strategy, you changed your energy, you changed your outlook, you changed your focus, and you're for real about it. And like, I don't know if you know, but I'm sure you know, because like, come on, Capricorn energy, right? Like, you guys know. Um, Once you like make that decision, once you plant your feet down in the new reality, like I was just telling Sagittarius actually, funny enough, yeah, like just I was saying to Sagittarius, like once you take your head out of the old story and focus on what's in front of you, all of that stuff falls away, and the universe has to respond to that point, like period. Um and it's something that's going to happen like pretty quickly. I don't even think you're going to realize it. Like with the Four of Cups here, it's like you're just going to like you're like you're realizing the changes. Like this is giving me a collective of people that understand pattern recognition. They're really good at it. Um, but you're gonna like you're just going to reflect, and I'm encouraging you to even reflect on like the past couple months and see how far you come. Cause like I'll even use me for example. I have been doing tarot for like so long, but this is the first time that I really, like since starting this channel and like, doing it on this channel, um, like just me being the type of reader I am now and like making these types of videos, I just honestly like did not see it and like like, I wanted to do it, but it was just like it felt like something that was so far away or something that would happen in like a different life or something like that. And I was just reflecting last night on like some of the like just the progress I've made and like some of the comments that I've received and the readings I've done for people. And I'm like, I'm really doing this. And it's really helpful. And it's something that's so aligned with like what I'm doing. And it's like I wake up every day and I do tarot. I'm always planning something, like, I'm always doing you know what I mean? Like, I'm in this, I'm in this. But, like, it just surprised me, like, how deep into it I am. Like, it doesn't feel like it, and, it doesn't feel like it, but, like, reflecting on it, it kinda does. Am I making sense, girl? This is just I hope this is making sense. I really hope this is making sense. Um, alright, I have my notebook right here. Oh my gosh. I am kind of overstimulated and it's kind of getting hot outside, so I'm about to go inside and cool off. I feel like that's what's kind of making me lose my focus a little bit, but um I'm making sure this is relevant. So like just give me a second because I'm not about to spiral anymore. Yes. So this is what I wrote in my journal. I've been reflecting a lot on childhood things, on a lot of things. Something I've come to terms with is the tower before the transformation plus judgment. Speaking about like tarot cards, you must face the shadows in in a sort of showdown, getting lost in all that is not, getting lost in all that is not as easy anymore. My current tower plus judgment is coming in the form of finances, career, and love. It's challenging my self worth. Initially, it hurts, but I'm more pragmatic. Since I truly find joy in what I do now, it's easier to focus on this newfound joy. I've received plenty new perspective. I'm going to make a YouTube video about it. And well, here I am. I also made it to, I'm at 151 subscribers right now, but I said I just made it to 150 subscribers. So yeah, it was just a journal entry, but I mean, it's very relevant. It's like, ever since really diving deep into the things that I like doing, it's like old limiting beliefs have resurfaced in a way where it's like I can't avoid facing those things anymore. Like throughout my life, I've struggled with, feeling a sense of home. I felt, struggle with, feeling abundant in finances and, just my own knowledge and my own, you know, like what I'm worth really. And even in like love and friendships and stuff. And it's like now all those things have changed. And, you know, whether these like shadows that I'm having a showdown with, as I called it in my journal entry, show up in the form of me, you know, of like just odd behaviors that I have to nip in the bud, or showing up in the form of like other, people. It's like giving me something to work with in the present, where it's actively giving me the chance to just to choose differently and to honor my current frequency, to behave the way that I know I am. It's giving me just and it's giving me a chance to close that old story. And that's how I feel. Like this is what this reading made me feel. It's like, you know, a lot of the shadows that are coming up is coming in the form of this person that you are connected with, and you're dealing with them very, very well. This is your showdown before the big change, okay? I don't think I have to like sit here and like I don't even know how this ended up being 30 minutes. I thought this was gonna be, something like a lot shorter. Oh, I need to get out of my head. See, the shadows are coming up right now. Like, I feel like I could have done this way better. I feel like I could have spoken about this way better. I feel like I could have been a lot more eloquent in my delivery, a lot more organized in my just a lot more organized, period. Um, but I don't want my insecurity to take away from a beautiful message. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm just going to stop because again, like you're so in alignment. It's super inspiring, and there's a butterfly that is flying right in front of my face. But yeah, it's super inspiring. You guys have are just like sound of mind and hearts. You're in tune. You're honoring yourself. You're really doing well. So I guess this is kind of like more a support reading to just let you know that yeah, you're doing everything right, and you're gonna get everything you've ever wanted and then some. So stay tuned, Capricorn. That's it for this reading. I'm about to go cool off. Thanks for being here. Thank you for rocking with me, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Capricorn, I forgot to mention that you don't really have to do anything. This is like the last thing and I'm done, okay? You don't even have to do anything. Your positioning is perfect. I think I emphasized that enough. Your positioning is absolutely perfect right now. And you don't necessarily have to have like a solution pertaining to this person that you're with at the moment. Again, this is like a super specific message, but like there's not necessarily any like options or like escape options at the moment, but it's because you're a very important, I'll say, character variable in this person's life, because you carry an energy that is going to teach this person like a lot a lot of lessons. And it might not seem like it right now, but this is one of those things where it's like after you're gone, they're gonna look back at your history together, and it's gonna be one of those things that's going to like kind of gag them, kind of trigger like a spiritual awakening. It's gonna kind of lead them to this decision point on like what type of life that they, you know, want to live. And with that Eight of Wands card that was there earlier, this is something that like in the moment it might seem like it's like dragging out, like it's never gonna end, like whatever, but this is something that's gonna happen, as I said earlier, like very, very quickly. Very quickly. This is like heavy, quick, and busy energy. So yeah, don't make any hard stops. Don't try to do anything. Just stay on the path. Keep focusing on you and let everything happen as it does. That's it now, Capricorn. I will catch you later.